Now, what happens when two of the most popular and delicious men on television decide to start a business together and record their journey on their new podcast? Well, it's no laughing matter, thank you, because the Businessmen podcast, the stars, Ben Shephard and Joel Dommett, join me now. This is a great idea, and this is real.
It is real.
It's real. You are actually doing a business together and following it through the podcast. So we go with you.
Yeah, on the journey.
Right at the start of it now. And so, you know, we've been talking about it for a long time, about setting up the business together. And we both really, and it sounds strange, but we're sort of obsessed with skincare because we've been in this business for a long time. We have our makeup done a lot and, you know, we've seen lots of different stuff.
Surrounded by some experts. We've had the value of having expert help along the way, haven't we?
Yes. Have you got any products for me to look at?
Not yet, because we're at the start of the process. Literally, we're...
So you haven't... You're not even at the...
Like, literally, the ground up. Dr. Amir's already said, Ben, where can I buy it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give us a chance.
Yeah.
Right.
This week we're coming up with names. We're literally like asking our listeners for help of like coming up with names for the business and the products. It's honestly fascinating.
Ben.
Yeah, there's the initials could cause a problem. We have discussed what we could do with the initials.
Yes.
Let's do JB rather than the other way around. That might be the best idea.
Lorraine.
There was a good 10 minutes on that, don't worry.
But it is such a great idea because nobody's done this before.
Well, we are... I've wanted to do something with Joel for a very long time.
Yeah.
We're great mates, and it's been fantastic to sort of find a project that we could do together.
Sure.
And actually, the idea of narrating the story via a podcast felt something that was like quite a new, exciting way of sort of marrying up what we do anyway as broadcasters, but taking people with us. Like, hopefully, because we're going to get lots of business experts, because you would be surprised to know, don't really know what we're doing.
Right.
So we're getting business experts to come in and guide us along the way. So we're going to surround ourselves with the right people, I hope, to help us sort of develop it from the ground up and bring the listeners. So we need the listeners' advice, their support, their help, the things that they want to know as well.
Yeah. But also, it's funny because you two can't help but be. You know, it's good fun as well. And even if things, in fact, especially when things go wrong, that's when you think, oh well, we have to kind of get out of this. Now, it's a generational thing in a way, isn't it? Because my dad, if I said to my dad, "Here's a whole bunch of men's products for you, Dad," you know, guy liner and whatnot, and he would run a mile.
Of course.
Well, so would my husband. Run a mile. But I think it's great because you take care of yourself, both of you, and why not?
Yeah, and it's a growing industry, and it's fascinating because, you know, Ben looks great at 50, and, you know, it's like, I'm 40, so I'm like, you know, we're passing these milestones.
No, I didn't mean that. It's just because you're sat beside him and he's like, he's got the skin of a baby.
It's unbelievable.
But I think, so I've had the benefit from starting in telly sort of the late noughties, but also, the late 90s. But also, sort of, my mates were all looking after themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
But Sam and Jack are 18 and 20. Them and their mates...
Your boys...
they talk about it all the time. They talk about their skincare, they talk about products, they talk about their hair, they talk about what they're going to do in a way that we never did.
Right.
And I think that, as you rightly pointed out, like, your dad or Stevie wouldn't necessarily have been interested. My dad wasn't. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to look after myself, because then I know that if I've looked after my skin and I feel great when I look in the mirror, then I can go off and do the job that I want to do without concerning myself about that sort of stuff.
Right, because even boys these days do get a little bit like, oh, I want to look the best I can. And there's looking the best you can and then tips into being vain, and it's not about that at all.
Not at all.
It's not about that at all.
I mean, much as Joel loves looking at himself in the mirror,
he does.
It's not just about staring at yourself and thinking, "Wow, you are looking hot today."
I've had to do a podcast with him, so I stare less at myself and more at him.
Well, indeed.
Which is fantastic.
It's just about looking after yourself.
It's about confidence as well, you know. And I think, you know, we all could do with a little bit more confidence.
Do you know, you're right. Because if you're a woman, you can do your hair, you can put your makeup on, you can do all that, and that's like your armour.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel better, even if you're dying inside or you're not feeling 100% confident. You're showing the world that you are.
Yeah.
And I think what you're doing is a great idea.
When I got introduced, Lorraine, to tinted moisturizer,
oh my God, stop!
It's a game changer.
I was like, why has this been kept a secret from men by women? Like, I literally would think they've done it on purpose. Because you can wake up not feeling great, maybe a little bit hungover, you've got to go to work, and you put a bit of tinted moisturizer on, and not only does your skin look better, but actually look a bit healthier.
You do.
I used to go on holiday. And now I just got tinted moisturiser.
out of
The
the
amount
bottle.
that I saved. It's unbelievable.
Well, you've had, mind you, because you've got a wee tiny baby. Well, what, 2
years old now.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild,
he's at such a beautiful age. You'll know this. But he's now at this age, he's putting sentences together. We just filmed Masked Singer, and so I'm now starting to sort of show him Masked Singer on the television and be like, oh, he's 2 now. This is finally, I can show him this show and he'll maybe get it. And as soon as I put it on, I came out on stage and he just went, Dad off, Pat on. He just loves Postman Pat.
I mean, that's it. It's just like, OK.
If you can get one of the masks to be Postman Pat, then you're laughing.
Yes.
I love those costumes, though. They've got to put them in the V&A or something. All those amazing costumes. They're fantastic.
We had Grayson Perry on because he was Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
Oh, my goodness, that costume when he came onto This Morning after last year was absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
We just finished the series 7 last week and comes out next year. And honestly, the lineup is unbelievable.
I love when they take the head off and you just go like that because you don't think
how many of them do you know?
I don't know any. So it's like, so they don't tell me at all. So there she is, there's a little head.
Do you know what? That's one of the best things I've ever done. I never laughed so much. I was terrified. But it's good to push yourself, Ben.
Absolutely, yeah, you've got to scare yourself a little bit, Lorraine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, the first episode of this podcast, when can we get it? Businessmen.
It's out now. It's out now, and then the next episode comes out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, fantastic.
But it's, follow us on this little journey, and genuinely we need all the help we can get. So.
And we need to thank you as well, Lorraine, because Joel and I met because of you.
Oh.
You were the dating app that brought us together. I don't like to consider you as Grindr, but...
No, I'll be Grindr anytime.
Joel had been on the show,
yes.
and I'd watched your show with Nish, and I'd fallen in love with it, and I saw him backstage, and I fanboyed him, and that was thanks to you.
This is probably 10 years ago or something.
Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel, and if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.